Let's just come outside.
All right, let's go outside.
All right,
We came this evening to visit one of our very important leaders, former President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Goodluck Jonathan, GCFR, PhD. First, to introduce members of the newly elected National Working Committee to him, and then to tell him what we've been doing since our election in the National Convention that was held last November in Ibadan. We briefed him on the state of the party, the challenges, the prospects. And in this visit, we are accompanied by former governors, members of the Board of Trustees, founding fathers and founding mothers, Forum of State Chairmen, in addition to other leaders of the party that also includes former ministers of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We have solicited, as usual, for his support, for his guidance, for his advice, as always. And we have his assurance that he's still a card-carrying member of the People's Democratic Party. He's still active and will even be more active these days in the activities and affairs of the People's Democratic Party. And he has assured us that PDP had done everything for him that can be done to an individual, and that he still feels that he remains obligated to PDP. And his remarks and statements are not only reassuring, but indeed they are very, very encouraging as we begin to prepare for elections, off-season elections in Ekiti and Osun this year, and the general election that are coming up in 2027. I want to assure members of the public and indeed PDP family members out there that PDP still remains the most veritable platform for standing and winning election in Nigeria. We still remain the leading opposition party in this country, and this new leadership of PDP is taking this party back to the people who are the owners of this party. And in doing so, we'll ensure that there's going to be level playing ground, there's going to be inclusivity, there will be no longer infinity, and we are not going to allow people to take what does not belong to them. We will listen to Nigerians. Whatever Nigerians want is what we'll give to them. Whatever Nigerians want is what they will have as far as this leadership is concerned. This is the party that belongs to Nigerian people, and that is why we are called the People's Democratic Party. So I want to thank you very much, members of the press, for coming here with us and staying this late. Thank you very much. I did say in my brief that we informed him about the prospects and challenges. And part of the challenges are the legal battles that we are facing. And as a senior lawyer, I have been able also to explain to him the nitty-gritty of the matters that we are doing at the Court of Appeal and the prospects as far as the party is concerned. And he's duly informed. And notwithstanding that, he still believes, just like all of us do, that PDP is the party for Nigerians. I've said this severally. We do not have problem of recognition with INEC. We had sent notice of primaries to elect a gubernatorial flag bearer in Ekiti State to INEC. INEC honored, INEC attended, INEC monitored, INEC wrote a report. INEC also gave us the password to access their portal to upload the data of our candidate and his running mate. And we duly accessed, and then we're able now to download the forms for our candidate. We gave it to him, he printed, and we now submitted. Somewhere along the line, and I hate to say this, but I must say it. Somewhere along the line, INEC now blocked us from accessing the platform again to upload that data. But we had done manual submission to INEC, which INEC has collected. Now, outside Ekiti, we had also corresponded with INEC, told them about our primaries in Osun State. INEC sent their team, they attended, they monitored our primaries, and they wrote a report, and the candidate had emerged. So as far as I was concerned, now, as far as events that political parties carry out that demand statutory notice are concerned, that the obligation that is placed on the shoulders of any political party is to give those statutory notice, which we gave. Now, INEC, as a regulator, has the discretion to attend or to refuse to attend. So where we now issue notices, and INEC honored those notices, and INEC attended, and INEC monitored, and INEC wrote a report. Yes. So what is there left for anybody than to assume that indeed INEC had recognized this leadership? So as far as we are concerned, INEC has indeed recognized this leadership, and will continue to maintain that INEC has recognized this leadership. But we do understand that there are certain events that are beginning to raise doubts in our minds, and indeed as in the minds of other people, whether this present INEC leadership is indeed independent. Even when you win the war, you also need to win the battle. I, for one, is one of the advocates who believe that it is not every political disagreement that you take to the court. But you must also understand from where we are coming from. All the matters that have been taken to court, we were the ones that were sued as a party. So where PDP is sued, we didn't take any matter to court anyway. So we have an obligation to this party, and indeed the generality of our members, to go and defend those matters. But we believe that even after these matters are resolved one way or another by the courts, that we'll still come back, those that are still useful to this party, those that have shown concern, those that have shown remorse, remarkable remorse, and who are willing to now continue to be loyal party men and women, will carry them along. Don't forget, when we were sworn in Ibadan, I did say that we are going after members of our party, wherever they may be. We need to bring them back. Those that are aggrieved genuinely, those that are aggrieved otherwise, we bring them back, because we believe that we need all hands to be on deck as far as the battle ahead for us is concerned. So I agree with you, but at the end of the day, we will sit in a round table with those that are willing and genuinely interested in reconciliation. We'll reconcile and then move together as one big PDP family, as we've always been.
What are his recommendations?
The recommendations are so vast, and honestly, you will not expect me to come out and say them on national television like this, because saying some of them will be giving leakage or export to our opponents. No, these are things for us, and we're going to utilize them, but I tell you that they are germane. They are germane.
Very appropriate.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.